Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World with Wando Bondo. We're playing the White Wizard. Right, well, I think we're on the fourth. I think we've defeated the arena 3 times, and I think we're about to fight the fourth battle. And I think you have to fight 10 battles or 12 battles, maybe one of every kind or something of hero. I think there's 3 possibilities for each hero, and there's 4 different heroes, so I think that's 12 times. Maybe you have to fight 12 times, somewhere like 10 or 12 times. Then you fight the final battle, something like that. I'm not sure. All right, well, we're going to find out what the commander does. I don't know if the commander's going to be able to get through this Warriors of Light, but we definitely have, so we're packing a punch, so it's going to be hard for this commander to get into us, and we're going to have to see what that commander does. And we still have some guards we have to replace. These are recruits are only 38%. So let's go ahead and replace these recruits. Let's just put a simple guard there and see what happens. I don't know. So, and we can't explore here. Let's see. Yeah, we can explore here. So let's just start exploring here. And here we're going back to the arena. And here, did we already explore? No, we're at 94%, so we still have some more work to do here. And we're not going to build anything, I don't think. Wouldn't mind getting the Monstrologist Guild. We haven't got that yet, so maybe the arena. The arena, okay. Hmm. Not sure about that. Or the castle. Or we want to decrease corruption is what we really want. And reduces corruption by 30% right there. So we're going to work towards that. Here reduces corruption by 20%. So we're going to work towards that. That's probably the next goal because that will give us the most amount of money. Town Hall and then Halls of Justice are 2,800 apiece. And this only reduces corruption in the province by 70%. We'd have to build those in every province. Well, that's income plus 20%. That's still pretty good. That is pretty good. Hmm. Well, we have to think about that. Maybe that is something we want to do. Not sure. Don't know if we're going to be on this shard that much longer. Okay, well, let's not worry about building. I don't think we have any uh, rituals that we need to do. Fair wind and all these other ones aren't going to give us anything that we need. And fair wind, we're going to save it in case we need it for the commander to get back down there and fight the commander. Otherwise, we're going to the arena, and I think we have our spells, and I don't think we don't even have access to the spells here, so we're just going to use our regular set of spells. I think that makes sense. Resurrection, Time Stop, Dragon Form, Word of Ice. Got a couple sleeps. We got something we can use against the undead. Word of Ice will work against them, and I think we're good. Alright, let's do this battle. We're still trying to level up our elves and get the extra range. That's the real goal. That's what we're trying to do. So we're going to get our elves as much experience as possible. Try to level them all up. Alright, to the fighter barracks. To the champion league. We are fighting the Battlemaster. I don't know exactly what the Battlemaster is. Sounds like either a warrior or a commander build. Alright, we are always ready. Boom. I think we're just going to leave it the same way as it's been. It's very versatile. If we can fight a dragon with this, then we can pretty much fight anything with this configuration. Just protect the cleric, keep the elves back as far as possible, sacrifice the fairies and resurrect them later if necessary. That's important because if the fairies are killed, they can heal the next turn for some reason, but the elves, if they're killed, they can't shoot the next turn. So if you resurrect them, they can't shoot on the turn they're resurrected, but the fairies can heal on the turn they're resurrected. So it's crazy. All right, we've got a Battlemaster and extra gold income. That's and extra repairs. That's the third level of that, but we've got resistance negation and spell duration. That could come from items. This is a commander item. Initiative is probably commander. So we've got a couple wizard skills, but we've got repair, which I think is a warrior skill, up to the third level. Army experience, that's a commander skill. I think gold income is part of that repair deal. No, because that would be plus 30. Vampirism, that's probably an item. Siege, that's a commander skill. Forced march. Recuperation. Tireless, that's probably an item skill. Well, I don't see any commander skills up to the fifth, up to 5. Otherwise, this should be 50% decrease, I believe, for if it was a pure commander build. So I think this is a commander / warrior. Okay, and 165 hit points, 25 defense. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of defense. And no shots, so it can't be a ranger or a wizard. I don't think would have. They would have a wand or something. And only 9 resistance. That is a little unfortunate for them because, of course, first thing we're going to do is put the commander to sleep for 10 turns. Alright, and we have a Treant, a Dark Treant. Pretty awesome with the Taint ability. So that's pretty good. You can't be healed while they have the Taint on you. And then we have a Hydra. So we've got a Hydra and a Dark Treant. And other than that, a Magician who can shoot 6 and hit for 12. That's something. What about these Alchemists? Those are dangerous when they have that splash, acid splash. Here's another one. No acid. Splash. Okay, and just a spitter and a troll, which will take a while to get to us. So this is pretty good. We don't have to worry about too much here. Then, all we have to do then, let's just do our regular stuff then. Let's haste these Pegasi. And start in on attacking here. Save us a little bit of trouble. Start killing things as much as possible. Move that Treant forward. Move the Knight. Move the Swordsman. And here we'll just attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I think we'll be safe if we did that. But at the same time, let's just hit this and come back. It's not really that important that we start. When they start getting closer, we'll kill them. Let's move this Basilisk forward. Give this slug something to attack. We don't want the slug to move onto that hill. And we have 3 regeneration, so we're not going to take too much damage. That slug can only shoot 4 spaces on the hill. No extra range, so that's good. Just the regular one for the hill, but not. Sometimes slugs can have extra range. And we'll just attack with the cleric. I don't think we have to do anything. And can we shoot with the elves? Yes, and we're trying to level up, I think these two elves 96% and 97%. And only 6% here. So we're trying to get these two elves to level up. Let's attack here. Let's do a kill. Nope, not quite. Okay, I think we're good here. Ooh, everybody gets regeneration with that commander skill. Wow, that guy went a long way. Okay. Time to haste this Treant and start killing things. Nope, come out here and attack here. And here we'll try to attack here. Get the kill here. Get the kill here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. That sounds good. Let's work on that horseman. Looks a little bit dangerous. Then we'll come in here and finish off. And we can do dragon form. That sounds good. Ooh, we want to wait and get a haste before we do that. Excellent. And now dragon form. And I guess we'll just see what happens. We can take a hit from that troll. Boom. Wipe that one out. And I think both of the fairies went. We'll do a little more with the cleric. You know what? Let's do a heal with the cleric. There we go. Do not want that spider to take a lot of damage. You know what we do have to do too is take out that magician. These units are holding back this Hydra. I mean, they're stuck there until these ones move. The Hydra and the Golem, the Obsidian Golem, they can't get out. So that magician just sits there and is going to hold them back. Same with this Goblin Alchemist until it fires 3 more shots. Okay, I think we're ready. Boom. Troll's going down pretty quick. Dang, there goes the spider again. That didn't do much. Okay, ooh. That Treant moved pretty far. 2 spaces. We can move 3 now, but that's with haste. That's 2 extra, so we only can move 1. Somehow that Treant got extra spaces. Alright, let's do a kill. And come back. Get a heal. Do another kill. Come back. Don't need a heal. Let's come and attack here. And here. And I guess we'll move forward. Do another heal on the spider. And we'll do a haste on this elf ranger. And start working on troll. And there's a will kill. Let's just move though. Alright. That way we don't get hit by the Treant. I don't want to lose a lot of damage. And 8 more turns with the commander asleep. And then we'll have to see what happens. Bang. Yeah, we're tearing it up. Alright. Okay, I think that's good. Ooh. It's going to be Wizard. It's going to be Magician versus the Elf Ranger. And I think the Elf Ranger is going to win, even if we didn't help. But we're going to help. Okay. Nope. Let's double shot and get that kill. I want to move up. Do a haste. Here. Do a haste here. And that's pretty good. We still have this. We still have pegs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1. Alright, we can do that. Let's let this Hydra out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Well, we're in range of that slug now. Oh well, then I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we still have haste? Yes, for 1 more turn. Then let's break these Obsidian Golem and the Hydra out of their little prison. Oh, we're rooted here for 2 more turns. That's not so good. Okay. And the elves are done, and we still have a spell to cast. Could do time stop. What about the dragon? Oh, the dragon hasn't gone yet. We could come here and attack that slug. I don't know. Dragon's a flying creature, right? Yeah, so no benefit from being on the hill. Oh well, whatever. Boom. Okay. Let's keep going. Ooh, that's 2 times. It can move 2 spaces. Did not. They must have extra mobility from the commander then. That must be it. Alright, we're moving back. We're going to have this Treant come in and do something, but we can't do anything yet. Okay, let's put another haste on this Pegasus. Let's move the dragon back for now. How many turns do we have left? Dragon form, 6 more turns. Alright, let's start healing that dragon though. Got a ways to go on that dragon. And we got 1 more turn and then we can get out of our roots. And the Hydra can move 2 spaces. So that's kind of tricky. Alright, we can come back here. Hydra, 2 spaces. Alright. Golem, 2 spaces. So I think this commander must have extra mobility or something. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we can get away with that. Bang, that's a pretty big hit. Okay. And we could do time stop. That sounds pretty good. Oh, this Treant's still stuck. I was thinking that it wouldn't be stuck for some reason. Well, that was a waste of time stop, I think. Well, we can heal the dragon then. And we'll just leave it. Ooh, we've got a lot more work to do with that Pegasus. We definitely need some heals there. Okay, just leave it. Let's just web that Hydra. We'll just haste that Treant. And the Obsidian Golem is rooted, even though it has spell immunity, so that's good. Alright, can we heal the Pegasus? Yes. Alright. Let's do Fireblade here. Get that kill, maybe. Boom. Alright. And the commander is still stuck for 4 more turns. Okay. There's a kill. Let's start moving. Start moving that spider. And start moving that elf. And as a matter of fact, let's haste the spider. And then we'll do an astral energy on the spider and get over there and get ready to take out that commander. Here we'll haste the Treant again. No, we're already hasted. We just can't move right now. 4 more turns on dragon form. So we're going to move these 2 elves in there and try to get experience for them. Okay. Move the spider up. And we'll wait just a little pinch. Alright. Who needs a healing? It's Treant. And Pegasus. And the Treant. Too far. Okay. That's that. And the dragon needs a heal. Alright, so this elf can shoot 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough. We definitely need some haste there. This is the elf that this commander has so much defense that we really couldn't do anything without, but at low resistance. So this elf is going to be able to do some damage because of this Fireblade. Alright, let's get that over there. Let's get the dragon over there. Let's get nothing. Alright, if we go here, we'll be able to do something. All right, we had 2 more turns. Okay, that should get us pretty good. We definitely need another heal right here for this elf, even though we probably can't do anything with that elf. Alright, we have 3 out of 4 ammo. Okay. Let's not take any chances. Let's start attacking right now. Alright, let's move back. Back. Let's do a heal. 0 shots left with that fairy. Let's heal that dragon. 155 out of 155. That's good. Boom. Come up with that Treant. Still in the web for 2 turns. That's good. Here we can start shooting. Astral energy. Oh, 0 shots. Okay. Let's do magic weapon then. And we'll do a haste. No haste. Only 1 shot there. So we can't do anything there. And the swordsman now can't do anything anymore. But the Treant, I'm sure can. Boom. Pretty big hit. Alright, what about here? A little bit of damage. Astral energy. That's pretty good damage right there. Not great, but pretty good. 16 to 18. Alright. Get this one ready to come in there and hit next time. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's move it back. We'll move the Treant over and attack next time. Alright. Stuck for 3 turns. What about healing? No, 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 no. No, I think everyone's healed. Okay. Alright, one more time. I think this is going to do it. Not quite. Probably next time. Alright, stuck for 2 more turns in the web still. Alright, what about this? May kill. Not enough shots for sure kill. There it is. Alright. Battlemaster down. Alright, we got ammo +1. And there's that range +2 that we've been looking for. We're definitely taking that. That's going to be awesome. And willpower +1. Okay, so willpower +1 is pretty nice too, but definitely range +2. Very nice. Alright, finally we can get something good there. Alright, 1,411 gold. Excellent, we will see you soon. And the hero Cirrus has found something. Continue exploring. Continue exploring. Thieves Guild. Dark Dungeon. Alright. Earthworm has been exploring. 5%. Didn't find anything. Continue exploring. Your workers in Moonstone Ridge have found an abandoned silver mine. Definitely develop the mine. I think that makes sense. Can't believe it's dangerous. Well, we'll have to try. The silver mine turns out to be not as abandoned as it seems at first. The guards of the old mine have slain almost all the people who came to develop mine. Only a few of them have managed to escape to tell you the terrible news. Well, we'll just help them. Harpies have attacked the settlement of Rocky Shore. Okay. And they're done. And, well, I guess we charge regular dues. 100 gold. That's pretty good. And 50 points to let them pass. Okay. Excellent. Okay, well, we finally got an elf with extra range. No. Wait. Yeah, that's the one right there. 7 range. Doesn't say it right here. I thought it would be double range, but I guess it's always behind the scenes. 7 range. That's really nice. On a hill, that's 8 range. That's really good. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next time, be well.